Okay. I think we're online again. But it almost doesn't matter at this point. Because I still need to open Astroneer now. And I don't know if that had something to do with it. Okay, it's doing this thing again. Okay, there we go. That should fix that. Hello, YouTube, if you can hear me again. I'm glad we get to watch Twitch as it glitches out on me. And I can't minimize Elgato. It just doesn't let you. It's like, no, not bro, you can't do that. So that works. That's fine. Now, it says I'm live on YouTube again, which is a good sign, right? It's now going to be a separate stream that's going to be like, this is a different stream. This is not the same stream. This is Astroneer number 2. Wait. Is this... Did it start it on the same stream? Did it start it on the same stream as it was? Are you kidding? I think it did. It never does, if it did. If this is the same stream, oh, it never starts it on the same stream. It's like, this is a different stream. You clicked the stream button the second time. That must mean it's a different stream. It always starts on a separate one. So, I have a feeling we're live on YouTube. Hello. How is it going? Hopefully not very bad, or not... Your computer isn't turning its screen black over and over again for no reason. I have a feeling it might have been like I bumped a cord or something. The cords are supposed to be on the other side of my computer, so I don't bump them, because you can bump them. I have bumped them in the past, and it screwed things up. I have a feeling I just bumped something, and it was like, whoa, I'm in the computer. No, I'm not. I'm in the computer. No, I'm not. Your screen does not exist. Maybe it does. And it didn't know what was happening, but I didn't even have my legs like towards the cord, so I don't know how that happened. I mean, I'm glad it's working now, obviously. We will continue our efforts of making the most beautiful base. I mean, obviously it's not going to be the most beautiful ever, because, you know, it's just not going to be. But I want to make a dynamic, not even dynamic, really, but very geometric, let's say, base that makes sense of where everything is. If it's going to place me over here every time I spawn, then there's going to be a problem. Or wait, was I standing here, right? I was standing here, so it spawned me here. That would make sense. Welcome back, YouTube people. Probably none of you are still watching. But that's okay. Because there was almost no one watching in the first place. Back to the normal world. It is working good now, so there shouldn't be any problem. We should be fine. Let's continue, and hopefully me putting items on this doesn't make my screen go back again. I don't think it had to do with the items. Okay, so now we have this little thingamabob, right? Okay. It's kind of hard to grab, but we won't be grabbing it in the future. We'll be wanting to get the items off, so... Which way's the front on this? This side, right? And then we made another one, so we should be able to pretty much carry all our items. I think we should be able to get all of them. I think. If not, we should be very close to getting them all. I have a feeling this should be all of them. Like, there's not actually a lot in that pit. There are a lot, but it's not, like, a ridiculous amount. I hope one of you clipped the grandma thing on Twitch. I really do. Let's turn this thing a little bit. Like, this should be everything, right? There's no way it won't fit everything. There's barely anything left. There we go. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Naturally, the last things I had were copper and malachite. So, hello again, YouTube. That should be everything, but I am going to want more storage silos. That's titanium. I want that in my inventory. Not that. That's not titanium. Okay. So, we're going for the little circle platforms, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're going for little circle platforms made of resin. So on our way, if we see resin, we're going to dig the resin. Okay, that works on the side. Okay, I'll take it. And we just need 2 for now. Well, 3. We need a lot more resin than we think we need. Okay, there we go. That is on the vehicle, question mark? I think it is. Let us head back to the base with our ridiculous vehicle. I think the big one was more satisfying. Oh no, we've bumped into the solar panel thing. It means it's going to go crazy. Okay, let's head back to the new base. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, even if it is being a bit glitchy and stupid. There's too many holes. I wish I could fill them in, but there would never be enough time in the world for me to fill in all the holes that there are in the game. Like, it would take... And by the time I fill them all in, it would be pointless. It would just be stupid to fill in all the holes. I might, like, maybe I'm going to fill in ones that are in the way specifically. But it's not like I'm going to go fill in this entire ravine and just be like, yeah, fill in that ravine even though I'm never going to be walking here again. Like, that'd be stupid. So, and obviously I'm not going to really have to encounter more because I'm going to be more towards the teleporter. I almost feel like putting myself near the teleporter is too good because now I don't have to go anywhere. I have no need to explore except for resources for scrap and resource stuff. But I almost feel like it's too good because I have no need to explore anymore and I have no need to like travel. I have no need to make anything that moves or I can just walk. And or if I'm going to make something that just wants to be on a different planet. I kind of feel like I've ruined a little bit of the need for survival. But at the same time, you know, I'm fine. So surely my survival should be fine too. Yeah. Let's get going. So we didn't see any resin. I'll make it later. Let's move this rocket thing off. This trade module. No, trade platform. Why can I not read? Because this is considerably bigger. Considerably, now that you look at it. It's pretty massive, but here's the thing. This is going to fit the same amount of items. No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is half as high, but it fits the same amount of items, just half as high, and not medium items. Well, that one fits more. No, because this one has 3 layers. This one fits just as many items, except it's smaller. Literally, the only difference. So, there shouldn't be a problem with that. Let's set that over there. And set that one over there too. So, batteries gotta go somewhere for now. You're gonna sit right there. We do need to make a table, so... How do we make those? Resin? Small printer? Resin. We gotta get it resin. That's what I need to remember. Resin, 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 resin. Okay, where do we want to get resin? Probably not the same place we were, because I don't think it exists. Okay. Like, that's the kind of holes I'm gonna need to fill in. These ones are right next to the base. Okay, here's some resin. This is easy enough. Like, that's one thing I don't like. I'm kind of near, like, a lot of holes where the base is. It's going to be kind of annoying. But, I mean, there's nothing saying I can't fill them in, right? Oh, is that graphite over there? That's, like, really useful to be right next to the base. It'll get used really quick. We have more resin. This is why I love this drill thing. Like, I could get a better drill thing, but, like, do I really need one? This one's perfectly fine. It can dig every block in the game, I'm pretty sure. It can dig. Not fast, but it can dig all of them. Have we even collected any resin? I feel like we should have collected a piece of resin by now, but I guess it's not enough yet. Okay, there we go. There's one. Is there more here? I know there's more over there, right? No, that's not resin, is it? That's something else. We just knocked down a tether. I don't care that much. I mean, there's not... I'm sure, if we don't have enough, which we don't, I'm sure that we can drive somewhere and get some. Like, I'm sure. There's some somewhere, and I have an RTG with me. I can't complain. I can pretty much go anywhere I want to. As long as... Yeah, like, look, there's some right here. I am a little bit... Like, there technically are infinite resources, because you can just keep mining soil, and the soil centrifuge gives you stuff. But you can't... Things like wolframite, things that you have to mine, aren't infinite, because technically you can run out of them, but there's so many of them it doesn't matter. But they aren't. Those are harder to get because you have to get scrap, and there's not infinite scrap, so you can't have an infinite supply. Sure, scrap helps, but it's not infinite. Surely not. Unless it regenerates or something, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I'd have to look it up to be sure, though. Let's... Oh, I can't quite reach that, can I? It's so sad. There's more right here, I see. Here we go. Okay, we got a lot of it. That should be enough. Let's pop onto the main section of this. Like, that really is a big hole to dig in a few seconds. I mean, it's not a few seconds, but it's like a pretty big hole to dig that fast. So we have a lot of resin. This is what I mean. Like, I don't want to fill up a storage silo, really, right off the bat, because I want to have space for extra stuff. Like, this is a lot of resin. I need space to have a lot of resin when I have a lot of resin on me. You know, I need to have space for this kind of thing. So, what I need to do now is make some tables, which are made of 1 resin at a small printer, and I think I left my small printer at the other place. They're just made of small generator. I can make a small printer, right? There's gotta be. I gotta remember how. Small printer. See, I knew I could make one. It's whatever this thing's called. Composite. I don't remember what it's called. Compound. That's the name. And let's just smack a small printer somewhere right now. I don't care where. Just smack it down. Tall storage. I do want to use that at some point. And what are we making? We are making a... I'll know it when I see it. Right? Are they not made here? Let's look. They are made... right? A medium platform C at a small printer. Oh, here they are. Oh, I need 2 resin. Okay. And it has no power. I'm just stupid like that. We could print one off the back of a... We brought the RTG, right? What am I... Oh yeah, we did bring the RTG. I was gonna say, I'm like, we didn't bring the RTG. I don't have a table to place it on. We have to literally use the rover. That's the weirdest thing I've ever done. Whatever. And that was really strange. Why did that go flying? Yeah, probably because we didn't have room for it, and it thought we did for a second. Okay. Let's print something off the rover. Oopsie. Can that print even? I don't even know if I can print. It's so weird. That's like the weirdest angle to print something, but okay. I'll let you print it if you want to print it. I do need to make another table thing. Where do we want to put our main... Oh, wait. RGG's going to... I keep forgetting that I have spaces for things. Let's make another one. We have one of these. Medium platform C, right? There we go. Medium platform C, and these should sit on that perfectly. Okay. I like this. Okay. We have more Titanite, too. What do we make with Titanite? Oh, wait. Storage things at a small printer. Yeah, okay, perfect. So let's make another one of these. I'm going to make one more after this. And then these will sit down. 2 more, actually. Those will sit down on the ground. Oopsie. Those will sit on the ground. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. And then what I want to do is I want to have like a little bit, almost like a little pathway in between them that I can walk in. And then I can just kind of walk in between them. And then I have 2 Titanite, which is enough for a storage silo. It's medium. It's a tall thing. There we go. Right there. And now we have stuff, space for stuff, but that's actually, I can't place any of it down yet, or I could, but I'm not yet because I want to have my stuff on a, I want to put the crafting stations down first. And that's what I want in the center, and that's what I need to put down first. So we're going to have to go get the furnace and the other stuff related to that. So like the furnace, that kind of thing. And then we'll come back. So we can open up one of these things, right? Just throw it over here with the other storage silos. And, okay, what is happening? Stop, 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 stop. What, did I just do like an emoji, a dance? Okay. We have this. Now, put you on there. Put you on there. And the RGG can stay for now. Now, let's... Do we need to mine anything? No. I don't know why we're putting the mine thing on. We don't need to actually mine anything. Okay. Here we go. Also, I want to check on something, but I can't really check on it on stream. But the only way I can check on it... I don't need to check on it when I'm not streaming anymore is the thing. It's kind of like... defeats the purpose. I have to check on it on stream with sound, so... We have time. So what are we going to do next? I mean, we have to get the furnace, right? We have to get... I want to bring the table with the power on it so I can set the RTG down. But we can... Wait, actually, did the medium platform A, the medium platform C, I mean... Does that have a power source on it? It doesn't need one, because it's just going to be for my storage anyway. But I'm just curious if it has a power source. Because there are sometimes cases where, like, I have a battery and I just want to place it somewhere. I don't care where. I just want to place it somewhere so it charges. Because I want to have, like, a table near the... whatchamacallit? The vehicles, right? Because if I have a table near the vehicles, whenever I get back, I can just plug them right in from the table, obviously, and then I can put chargers on them to charge batteries and stuff that I have linked up. Because some things don't have a charger on them. Like the buggies, they don't have that, so I'm going to need to charge them separately. Also, I don't know why I'm spending all this time when I'm pretty sure I can put carts on the back of my rover. So let's bring the large printer, put that on there. The furnace has got to go. Ooh, 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 ooh. That fits on there somehow. Okay, I'm happy with it. I bet we can put this on the front, right? And that'll fit more stuff if we put that on. I don't know if it'll let stuff sit on the bottom, but it'll fit more stuff, right? Let's move this a bit closer. No, it doesn't let it sit on there. Huh, okay, whatever. We can set that on. Oh, because it's not 4, is it? Or I don't know why it doesn't. It just doesn't want to. Let's move that. I don't know why I moved that chemistry table. We can... Oh, this is going to have to go too. Where do we set this? Can we set this on a cart? Is that too many? That's too many slots. Okay. Because those need, like, big tables, right? This doesn't, though. This can sit on a cart. And I can drive that on a cart. Oh, no, I don't have room for a cart, though. Okay. That's one trip. How many? This is going to be 1, 2. So that's 1, 2. Then we can fit one more medium object. So I suppose we would fit the... No, that'll fit with that. And then we can fit something else. I don't know what. We can put something on there. We'll figure it out. So now we have this. Let's head back to the new base. And this is like the weirdest vehicle look, let me say. Like, this gotta look so weird. It kind of looks cool, actually. Like, kind of like with the little thing pointing out the front and like that. The thing in the back, someone has texted me. Kind of looks, again, it kind of looks interesting. Like, you know, just driving along. I hope I don't fall in a hole. I'm looking at my phone. Probably going to with my lock. Okay, oh my gosh. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I just looked back. Just in time. Okay, so... This is most of the crafting stuff, right? Right, this is. And then, what we can do from there is work on tables for the crafting stuff. Now, with the tables, I think I want the tables we had from before. So, like, the big tables, which are going to be such a hassle to bring over, let me tell you. They're just going to. There's not an excuse. So I can't put them on the rover. I could shred them, I guess. Like, that would even be worth it, though. But we can bring... I want to bring some of those large platforms. I want to bring some of these little platforms. And I just basically want to have them the same way as they were, but just more in an efficient manner. So, just in a more nicely placed way for that. So, I mean, I want the printers to kind of be out the back area, and the normal crafting things to be... Because I think I'm going to center it around here. Around, like, right about this section. So I'm going to have printers out the back, out there. And then I'm going to have all the resources over here and on the right side right here. And this is going to be generators, power. And this will be... not vehicles. What else are here? So the other things, like research stations and such, I think. I believe that's what I wanted to put there. I think that's what I wanted to put there. I can't quite remember. It's going to be interesting. It all matters on if I can get those large platforms over, which I need winches for. And I don't know if the winches will let me pull the large platforms. Large platform B, I think they're called. It's a lot of driving, but again, it'll be worth it, I'm pretty sure. Because we won't have to drive any... Once we move all of it there... It's better than my old base because it's so much more efficient and, like, more nice and just better. And then, also, I don't have to drive back to the portal anytime anymore. So it's like driving a bunch right now is saving me the driving of forever after that, if I didn't. Okay. So, how do you guys think the new base is coming on? I think it's coming on pretty nicely, even though it's just a kind of a pile of stuff. It already kind of looks more organized. Because it's not just the same table over and over again. Because they added the storage silos, and it really is going to be nice with the new stuff. It's not just everything jammed together. It's going to be more organized. Because it's not like I have more items to get either. Like, I have everything I can have. So I'm not going to run out of space or something, or have to jam something else in. It should all be fine. Okay. I kind of want to make a big buggy, actually, on a different planet, and just see how ridiculous it is to have a large buggy on a different planet. Because there's some of the terrain, like, on Aatrox and stuff, and, like, and I think Glacio was another one. Or the moon on this planet isn't that bad. It's like, the later planets that are, like, considered hard. Like, the terrain is ridiculous on those. Like, and the buggy, though, the buggy can drive ridiculously steep. I'm actually... Cow, are you here? Because if you're still here, I will slide down the slope right now if you want me to, because I have time for it. Because there's a giant slope. Oh, I'm going to bring oxygen tanks, though. Right? Because I need to have oxygen tanks to get there, and I'm not bringing a car, because I want to teleport. Oh, man. I should be able to live, but... I can't remember what I was saying anymore. Stupid me. Yay. Yeah, I'll slide down that slide. Let me just put a few things on this cart. On this buggy. I want to take one more load back to the place. And then I'm going to... Wait, how do I want to do this? If I take the buggy... I'm thinking here. One sec. If I take the buggy... Because I need oxygen tanks. If I take the buggy with me... A buggy. Any buggy. Do I have a seat for a buggy? No, I want the buggy with a seat. Except I threw that one 5 miles away somewhere. I need a winch. Do I have space for a winch on here? No. Oof. So I'm gonna drive a buggy there. Or am I gonna drive? I gotta think here. Here's what I'm saying. The thing is over here. The slide is over here. But I don't want to bring my buggy there because I'm gonna go to the bottom of the world and then I'm gonna teleport to over here. Oh wait, the slide's near another teleporter, isn't it? So no matter if I bring a normal buggy there, I can just teleport back to this place and then take the buggy back. Okay, that'll work. I'll just bring the normal rover, I think, then. Or I'd rather bring a small buggy. But no, we're not. We're not bringing a small... Yeah, we will. I have idea. I keep thinking about other ways that I could do it. Did I already bring a chemistry table? No, that was an atmospheric condenser. So this should be all the crafting stations, really. Yeah, I don't think there's, like, any more ridiculously important ones. Like, obviously, we're going to bring the shredder and such. But those are some, like, really big crafting stations that I'm going to take up a lot of space. So those will be coming in a later... No, because the shredder... The things like the shredder, research stations, the rocket thingy, those are different because they're not, like, really a crafting station. They just kind of make stuff. And they don't take... And I want the trash. I don't want all my trash heaps of stuff. Because trash isn't used like another thing. So I can store it away from normal items. I don't have to store it near normal items. So I can put the trash thing over there. But the soil centrifuge... Oh my gosh. We didn't fall down and get stuck. That's a miracle. Okay. That's pretty crazy. But... Now, I need to remember, I keep double guessing myself about the whole teleporting thing. So then, like, the soul centrifuge needs to go in the middle because it's more of a crafting thing, but I don't want it towards the back, but I kind of want it towards the middle. Like, I want the main crafting things to be in the front, is what I'm trying to say. And then the less main go towards the back, and then, like, printers have to go in the back because they need space to print things. Generators go somewhere else, but I'm just going to throw them right here for now. No, stop. Okay. Jeez, menus in my face. So now what I need to do is I need to just travel back, and we're going to head to that slide. None of you have seen this yet, except technically Cow has. We're going to head back in the rover, but we're not going to take the name over there, because I'm not going to lose it. Right? I'm always so risky. We're taking the main rover, guys. I don't feel like wasting time and not taking it. Because I have to, like, transfer stuff and blah, blah, blah. Has it been 2 hours now, right? Because the stream says 24, and it was, like, 2 hours 40 when the other one broke, I think. I don't even really care that much, because I'm still having fun right now. Like, I'm not having fun. As long as I'm having fun, I'll keep streaming. And also, as long as my voice isn't going to die and I don't need to eat. There's a lot of things that'll make me not stream. I'm going to check on something while I'm just driving here straight. And again, we're going to hope that I don't fall in a ditch. Because it's quite likely in the world of Astroneer. Are you almost done yet, dude? I don't know if I'm going to be streaming for how long this person is, because someone said that they would raid me if I streamed for long enough, and I thought it was interesting, you know? Okay, whoa, 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 okay. I forgot we don't need to get out of the rover here. I was going to say, what is that? And then I'm like, oh yeah, we don't need that. So, what are we going to bring over next? I mean, I guess power stations, right? Or tables. No, we have to bring over tables. I forgot. We're bringing over tables because we want to make a thing I can't remember. Bring tables over because we need to set crafting stations down, which I still want to format pretty much the same. That whole I wasn't worried about. Because I want to format the crafting stations the same. The big table, and then two things on the sides. Like the medium table C is perfectly fine for that. I think that works well with that. Now, have I ever seen this thing? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. No, I've seen this thing before. I've been in it. It had like lithium and stuff in it. I just need to go through the forest then. Because finding the teleporters is such a wretched thing. It's like, come on, dude. Is this the right teleporter? This doesn't... I feel like the right one is over there, actually. I feel like this is the wrong one. Can't be the right one, can it? No, this is the right teleporter. I'm just way closer than I think, I guess. Huh, interesting. If I kept driving, I would come back here. Because the world's round. It's very interesting, you know. The world's not weird, like normally in games when it's flat. So, that's a broken rover over there. Let's... Ooh. The slide is somewhere. Oh, I mean, wasn't that obvious? I mean, the slide is somewhere. Now, what I'm going to do is we brought a bunch of oxygen tanks. I don't really need... Oh, wait. The rover is not in a very good position right now. I believe there's caves and crap all around me. Yeah. What I did... Why I brought... Okay. That teleporter's broken, but it doesn't... I don't care if the teleporter's broken, because I'm still going to be able to use it. Let me put this right here, so I know which direction I'm facing. And then with these oxygen tanks, we're going to make our way back to the teleporter. If you're confused, it's fine. You'll figure it out when I do what I'm doing. It doesn't... I'm not confused. I know what I'm doing. You'll figure it out, too. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to take a slide, big slide. Somehow this has oxygen. These tethers have went from my base all the way under the ground that distance, and then back up onto the surface over here, which is pretty crazy to say, because that's what I meant. Literally every tether on the world was depending on my base's oxygen. And I don't have a ceiling on this, so I am going to have to press back a little bit so I don't take fall damage and die. But here we go, sliding down. I'm going to get going really fast if I don't start pressing back. Oh my... That's what I meant. I knew it was going to happen. I'm going to press back a little bit more, I think. So we're not walking over there, obviously, because I'll die from oxygen loss. It doesn't matter, because we have teleporters at our hands. I think we're going to take the slide the slow way, sadly. I could drive the rover down there, but then I have to drive it back up, which is just as wretched. I mean, I could probably... I really could drive the rover back down there. But it wouldn't... I don't think it'd really be any better. It would just... Instead of me dying, it would just smack up against the ceiling a bunch and get stuck instead. I mean, we have to go slow pretty much regardless. We could put a ceiling on it, Cal, but the thing is, if the ceiling is too steep, or the ceiling is anything that I can land on, even for a half second, or counts as something I can land on, if I land on anything without... If I jump, or if I hit air, I'm just dead if I'm not going slow enough, because I have to land. And if if I land without being careful, which if I'm going that fast, it's hard to land and press. Basically, I'm dead if I don't, and if I catch air. So I have to make sure I don't catch very much air, or else I die. Okay. That is... I like how our home is so close to the purple beacon now. It's like our other home is so far away. We're gonna try the slide again here in a minute. I just need to... I'm running on normal oxygen right now, which is not a very good thing, because you run out really quick. I don't have any tanks on me. I know it's a detour. I could just keep building my base, but Cal wanted me to do the slide, and I'm not going to just ignore him. So, this is what I mean. Like, when I want to go to the teleporter, this is how far I'm going to have to walk right here. Like, this distance from right there. Not that far. Like, I'm literally almost there. I'm over halfway. Way, 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 way quicker. But if I get too close, Twitch watchers, you'll be able to hear this music. And this music gets really annoying really fast if you hear it all the time. It sounds cool every once in a while, but if you hear it too much, it just gets really annoying. That's why I only have, that's why I don't want to live too close. That would happen on all the other planets, because I would build really close so I can power stuff. And surprise, surprise, the buggy's right over there. How smart, right? Oh no. I can stop at the buggy for air. And then once I stop at the buggy for air, that's a long fall. That's pretty scary, you know? I can stop here for air, and then I can head back to the slide again and collect my stuff. Because there are tethers on the slide. So I can't die there, really. I mean, okay, I just died there. Why am I saying I can't die there if I've just died? What I mean is, I can't run out of oxygen on the slide. I won't die from oxygen loss or suffocation. I will be perfectly fine. Now, we're not going to be able to slide from the top anymore because I died. Unless we go back. Oh, there's a nice little death symbol. Okay, we could go back up. It's not that far, but I don't feel like it's going to be really worth the slide because I'm going to just die if I don't. If I die again, we might skip the slide, guys. There we go. Now our backpack is on the screen all weird. Oh, can we shift click these? You can shift click. I thought it was F click. No, you can you shift click? Wow. It used to be F click. Instead of shift click, you would just click F on your thing on the if you would hold F on the thingy bobber, and it would shift them over like it just was. Did I just put that back? No, okay. I was about to say, did I just put that back on the thing? I'm gonna be annoyed if I did. Okay, flashlight goes right there, and no, those are backwards. Flashlight goes here, canister goes here. Okay, so we're gonna walk back up just this part right here, so I don't slide to my death again. We're just gonna walk up to this little part where it starts slanting at a normal slope again. Right. Okay, yeah, this looks like a good point to slide down. I'm ready to push back. Oh, it hates me. It hates me. Okay, this is where we need to slow down. Okay, we slowed down a little bit there, so we didn't die. I hate the lag. Oh, okay. Keep sliding. Gotta keep sliding or else we die. Okay. Slow down. No, stop slowing down. Keep going. We should slide directly onto normal surface here, as long as we don't hit a wall while we're sliding. We actually are sliding slower at the bottom, though, because... Okay, we definitely were sliding fast because we slid through the ground and we're still sliding. But we can't slide too fast. As you can see, the gravity's slower, so gravity isn't going to pull me down as fast and make me slide. But the slide also has to be less steep at the surface. Very interesting. So how'd you like the slide, guys? I did have to actually slow down a bit, but... Also, how do you like the core? The core is sick, dude. I feel like there's a little bit too many lines at times, like right on the outside core. It kind of looks like just a little too many lines everywhere. But this part... right here. This look, like, come on, dude. Can you get any better than this? Like, if you put this any color, even if it wasn't purple, just put this any color, texture this to color for me. Ah, so good. It just looks so good, dude. It's just so good. It looks so beautiful. And the design and everything. I don't know. For me, symmetry, but not perfect symmetry, like... It's a little too circular for me, but, like, at the same time, it's fine. Like, I don't know if you know what I mean. There's a perfect amount of symmetry, and also there's too much symmetry, and there's also not enough symmetry. And this just has a really good amount. Like, it's not... There's not, like... I mean, it's a little bit too much, maybe. But, like, with the triangles, something about triangles is just really nice. Also, I have so many generators here from when I activated this thing. You should see my activation on Novus, though. Oh my gosh. On Novus, or I don't know if it was Novus, I was nothing less than stranded. I mean, really. I mean, nothing more. Wait, I can't speak. But I was stranded on Novus. Like, my rocket ship couldn't go. There was no laterite anywhere, which laterite is what turns into aluminium, which is what turns into the rocket booster, and I had ammonium, but I had no aluminium, and I literally couldn't find any laterite. I had went mining for like 30 minutes. There was no laterite, and I was literally that means you're stranded. If you can't boost off the planet, I was stranded, and I couldn't make a teleporter to activate a teleporter because you have to activate. Or no, you don't have to. You can mine to the core, right? Yeah, I remember how it was. I needed an ore from a different planet or something to activate the core, and I couldn't get to the core because I think I could get to the core, but the problem was I needed to get an ore from another planet, and I couldn't, and there was not an accessible way to get to another planet because I couldn't boost off with a rocket, and then there was something else I couldn't do too. I couldn't teleport because I couldn't activate the core. Because I needed the core to be activated from a thing from a different planet, so I was stranded. And eventually, after like I think it was 2 or 3 hours of mining, I did actually end up finding glitched laterite. Because the game was glitched and there was no laterite on the thing, or like it was just ridiculously rare or something, or I was turning every corner wrong for 2 hours. But I did actually end up finding laterite and getting out of Novus. So what ended up happening is like my base is just like bulky there. Like I activated the teleporting thing. And it's just like a bunch of medium wind stuff because I couldn't make anything because I had no blocks. I had no resources. So I just couldn't make anything, and it's just like bulky, man. It's just bulky. It's like a big yellow spot on the map. Not map, when you're flying in space. Same difference. So I have a small printer, although I already have one at a different place. So let's bring the canisters. Bring these for the heck of it, right? Oh, I don't have room. Oh, right. I suppose I can just strap them to the thing, right? We need to make a rocket lander at some point, too. Rocket pad. So, tables. Oh. Okay. Hi. Hi there, sir. We're gonna bring a table. Not a cord, a table. I want to bring a table with some stuff on it, which means this is how we're going to have to do it, because the car isn't going to pull it. If it can't pull the other table, there's no way it can pull this table with a winch. I guess it just doesn't pull platform-type things. So we're just going to have to walk this one over, which is, yes, very annoying, but I'd rather not make a new table and just leave the tower. I kind of do want to leave the tower of tables intact now that I say it, though. Could be interesting to leave the tower of tables intact, but we're not going to. We are not going to leave the tower of tables intact. We must destroy the tower of tables. Maybe we won't use all the tables. I have a feeling we'll never use all the tables, but every one of these platforms I can bring over is one more crafting platform I can place. So, in theory, we really shouldn't have to bring very many, because there aren't very many crafting stations. I mean, not as many as I will need item platforms and stuff, and like Titanite to build those item silos and such. We still will need a lot, sure, but it won't be a ridiculous amount. It won't be as many tables as I did have, because everything I had was placed on a table. Now it's going to be just a few things are placed on... I mean, on this kind of table, table B. So there's going to be a few things, obviously. And I don't know if I'll actually end up finishing this project in this episode. I don't know if I call this an Astroneer episode, or if I just call it Playing Astroneer Messing Around, because we're just playing Astroneer Messing Around. It's not really an episode, is it? It kind of is, though, because it's still an episode to the series. Even if it's not really that connected. I guess it is. I mean, I'll still put it in the Astroneer playlist, so I'll probably add like an episode or whatever onto it, just because it makes it more formatted, easier to find for people trying to view it in a playlist and such. And no one uses my playlists. I understand why. No one, there's not very many people to watch my channel in the first place, so why would anyone use the playlist, right? Yeah. And again, I do have an interesting idea for chords in this. I'm thinking about... And I have been a little bit. Although it's not... I don't know how it would look. I'd have to make it to see how it looks. Which is kind of annoying, obviously, but you have to. I want to see how how not having any of the cords on the ground, but suspending cords from, you know those tall storages? I was thinking about having a bunch of those around with lights on them, and then also where the lights are, having a bunch of cords suspended with the extender things on the large platform. So all my cords are like hanging in the air. So like, yeah, I'll still see them. They're in the air, but it'll be kind of cool like having them in the air. But I'm not sure if that'll work for one. For two, I have a feeling it might just be better to put them on the ground. But also I do want lights. And I'm not sure if I can just freely place the light things, the storages, the tall storages like that. I'm not sure. So I think naturally I'll put the furnace down for... Well, we have to think of what we want to use the most. Two things I use in conjunction a lot are the furnace and the... Not the atmospheric condenser, the chemistry lab. Those are two things. Use them all the time. Yeah, sure, the chemistry lab, not really using it very much. Sure, the solar centrifuge, but I don't really use that very much either. So the two things I want in the front, right there, up front, right at me, is the furnace and the chemistry lab, because those are the two main things. And then the printers are in the back, obviously, because they have to be. So let's place our first thing that's going to stay here forever, unless I, move stuff around a little bit. It probably won't move like... It'll probably just be like turning the platform's position slightly, kind of thing. So... I'm going to move all this over here. I don't care if it falls over. Do whatever you want. And these do have plugs on them now that I look. Move over there. Move over there. Move over there. Move over there. And move over there. So now we have this. And again, I don't think I really need this much on the side of the chemistry lab. But if I could store all of my, or a lot of, the chemistry materials, it'd be nice. So what I might do is have it like this. And then set it right there. I want this kind of right on the circle for now. I want to have full space to walk right here. Nice, big space to walk right on the edge of this platform, so I'm not crammed up. And then I'm going to have another table, which I don't have with me, sadly. And I'm going to set that on the other side of it. So there'll be another one right here, and in between there'll be... So I can just stand right here, click, click, in between the two tables. And also, I'm going to have to fill that in, but I'm making the whole base flat, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. If we just... Oh, that's not flat, is it? That could be a problem. This is flat, right? Okay, this is flat. I'm almost out of block, soil, whatever this is that you use to place things. Ground, I guess you would call it, maybe? I want to really make sure this is flat. Okay, let's make sure you are nice and flat. Nerp, nerp, nerp. I'm not actually sure how far out I want to go with this either. Let's go a little bit over here. Okay, make you nice and flat. Okay, about to be out of soil. Yep, out of soil. Okay, so I need to put ammonium somewhere. Do these have codes on the bottom of them? See that little blue chip on them? The blue chip on that? Are those different amounts, depending on what they are? Compound is 0. I bet resin is, like, near 0 then. Resin is full. Why do these have different amounts of blue on them? Is the game use how much blue is on them or something to figure out what they are? See, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but there's gray here, right? And see how there's different amounts of blue? Like, the resin is fully blue. Interesting. I've never noticed. Interesting. I have never noticed. Huh. Huh. You learn something new every day. Maybe. Okay. Let's... I say a lot of let's. It's like, let's this, let's that. Again, I don't know if I'll get this all done. I'm getting a little bit tired, See, but I don't know if the base is flat. Because if the base platform, the base black platform isn't flat... then everything's not flat. And it doesn't look flat to me. I feel like my platform was more flat. If I build from here... Oh, I can't because I don't have blocks. I do need to actually have a giant hole for digging somewhere is the problem. Like, under the ground preferably, but I will need a giant hole that I dig in. Probably around here. This looks good. Right down here. Because I do need to dig stuff out. So I have material. It's like, okay, I have no power. Good for you. You can use my drill all you want, but it's not going to change anything. Because I can still dig. Huh. Whatever. There we go. I do want to get a full canister. If I can. Oh, wait. Do I have multiple canisters? Is that why it's saying it's taking so long to fill the canister? Because I have multiple on me? I think that's why. It's like, dude, you have multiple canisters. What are you doing, stupid? It's like, come on. You're trying to fill multiple canisters. That's why it's taking so long. Because normally I feel like it should be full by now. Like, I'm digging so much and it's not filling up. Because if you don't know what I'm looking at, the physical thing that you dig with has a blue bar on it since the update, and it's really useful. I like how it looks, and it like shows you how much of your canister's filled, and I think it counts for all of them, which is really nice. Yeah, because I can definitely see that main canister on my thing is full. Oh, this is off because I don't have power for it. Okay, yeah, that definitely filled up all the canisters. And I need to fill up that little hole at the top over here. So I don't want to have any, it doesn't bother me that much, but it's going to bother me over time. If we just flatten it a little bit, like, not like that. That's good enough, right? Okay. Okay. We have more stuff to build, more stuff to do. So we have not oxygen. So, yeah, that definitely filled all the canisters, though. Let's move this somewhere. I don't know where. And yeah, we have a lot of canisters. Thank goodness. I don't feel like our base platform's flat, but there's not much we can do about that because now the base is already on it. So, screw it! Let's run back, and we need to get another table. And we'll bring some more platforms on the table. I don't think I really need this many platforms is the thing. I'll bring them over because I can, but I don't really think I need that many. And if I don't, at least I can like use them on the medium shredder or the extra large shredder and just turn them into scrap, which I can then repurpose for something else. It's essentially Astroneer's system of recycling, and I love it. I love recycling in this game because, okay, sure, it's really annoying to get the things to scrap them, but when you have a large rover, and you have a extra large shredder, your shredder can fit on the rover. You have an RTG, automatically powers it. You can drive while it's shredding. Put a bunch of platforms, the multi ones that I have right now, on that. Literally, your thing can power itself. You can go around and shred wherever you want, and the only thing you're limited by is inventory space. And if you bring the rocket, oh my gosh, you're still limited by inventory space though. But if you bring the rocket and the shredder, you can shred things directly into the rocket, and then the rocket you can exchange them for things that need multiple. And that it's like free resources by just driving around and picking some stuff up. I mean, and a little bit of clunkiness too, but Astroneer's always a little buggy. That's fine. It's still in development. And obviously, there's things that you just really can't fix. Like, I mean, yeah, it can't be 100% perfect, right? So I have one viewer, and I have a feeling it's like a bot or something. Or maybe it's not, you know? Well, we have our medium... Okay, I do want to take a different table, not that one. We have more platforms on here, because even if I don't use them directly in my base, I'm going to use them, like, on transportation systems and stuff. So I will bring them at the same time. Let's start taking this table over, which shouldn't be too long. I have no idea how long the stream is. Probably kind of long. I've been thinking about doing longer streams now, but maybe talk less. As I've been pretty much talking the entire stream, right? I don't really stop talking. It's just constant talk. How do I talk for 3 hours to someone who can't respond, to people who can't respond, right? Well, you could. You can use the chat, right? But let's just say no one really uses the chat anyway. So, I mean, some people do, but like, there's nothing like crazy going on. How do I talk for this long to some people that I really don't respond? I'm just talking about stuff. And it's very interesting. I mean, this is what I mean, like, a lot of the time I would rather just be silent and stream, but who wants to listen to a silent stream, right? So I might try to talk less, or just talk less generally, and do longer streams, because I think about 4 hours in a stream. Could be longer now, I don't know. But I think about 4 hours is when it's really just, it starts setting in, and it's like, yeah, I think it's time to end, and there's like, you can't really go for too much longer, at least for me. Someone who doesn't stream a lot. I mean, I do stream on, obviously, the Saturday Minecraft live streams, but those are generally short, because okay, here's the truth. I don't really enjoy them that much. They're fine. I will play them. Okay? I play Minecraft. I try to upkeep the Minecraft on my channel, because eventually, I still do want to do Minecraft things on my channel, but I don't have any Minecraft video ideas, and I can't really do a series, because, I mean, you voted for it. I will do a series if you guys want it in the Discord. Link below. Also, Twitch, link below. But I will do a Minecraft series because you guys voted for it. It's just, there's not a lot of Minecraft content I can really do, only because so many people play Minecraft that anything you really want to find about Minecraft is really, it's kind of just already out there, and there's not a lot I can do about it. Whereas with Terraria, yeah, sure, there's a lot, most stuff out there, but there's things that aren't out there, and there's not a lot of variety in what's already out there. You know, like, anything you want to do for Minecraft or a video has to be, like, very impressive, or very, like, exciting, and not seen before, you know, to make a Minecraft video actually viable. Whereas with, like, Terraria and stuff, it's not, you don't have to, there's not as many. Yes, there's tons, millions of Terraria videos out there, but there's not really, generally, as much as Minecraft, since it's just not as popular. So, what I can do with Terraria is, I just, it's easier for me. And also, I think I have to say, I do think I enjoy Terraria a little bit more. Only because I'm more of a conquest person. I watched a criticizing video of Minecraft yesterday, and it wasn't like I hate Minecraft. It made some really good points. Maybe I'll link it if I feel like it. But I do think I generally do prefer Terraria just a little bit more. And I still want to play Minecraft, though. That's not me saying, okay, I'm done with Minecraft. Guys, I don't want to play Minecraft. That's not me saying that. I still do. So yeah. Let me continue flattening the base, and we will, and what I mean by the base is like the base for the platforms, like the base for the base. It's the base for the base, guys. I know I have no power, okay? We're working on that. So, because this is what I mean, like, do I want to just put extenders here, maybe? And extend out the amount of stuff I can have here? Like, I don't know how I really want to work this yet. So, whoa. I don't think I really need more than this many this many air things, more than 2. Let's actually click these on over here, so then I do have 4 open slots directly. Oh, and these gotta move too. So what I can do now is take the furnace right there, and take the chemistry. Is this the chemistry lab? No, that's the atmospheric condenser. I was gonna say. And I can snap the. Why does this look like it's off center or off flat? Whatever. We'll deal. I do want to move you a little bit like that. That seems good. Nice center point to walk through. And I could connect these, right? And that'd be fine. But it'd be more elegant to do it and, like, hang them up. I just don't know if that's possible again. So, we have these 2 things, right? Now, how do I make a tall platform? I've been seeing them. I don't know which one I prefer. I think I'd rather have the medium tall platform because I don't want something that's, like, ridiculously tall. Oh, it's already unlocked. I don't want something that's, like, really tall, but I don't want something that's, like, really short either, because it'll get in my way. We could, they're at a small medium printer, right? We can access these and look at them still. See, that's a tall one, and that's just a normal tall storage, and that's, like, really high. There's more, right? There's other tall storages? No, I think they'd be up near the tall storage. That's a tall storage, right? And there's a... Can we look at this? Oh, we have to place it on a table to look at it. At least we have tables to place it on. I'm gonna quickly place that on there really quick. Why is it printing so stupidly? It's printing everything sideways. And then there's another tall storage, right? That's, like, really tall? Or am I mistaken? Do I have to buy that one? There might be only one tall storage, because it was just called tall storage. Okay, so what we can do then is we can set an RTG down here, because we have the space to do it. Plug that in right there. Oh, I need to turn this around that way. This is obviously not where it's going to be staying. And a tall storage is made from ceramic, which I think I do have, surprisingly. And it's only ceramic. I can't complain, right? It's not that hard to make. And then there's something called work light, right? I have to look at how my normal light looks, really. Where's the work lights? I know what they look like, I think. Maybe I don't. They would be near other lights, right? They wouldn't be in that. They would be in small, right? A packager, I've seen that before. Oh, that's dynamite. Okay. A floodlight made from tungsten. I wanna... Where's one? Do I have a piece of tungsten? I have to find a piece of tungsten. I have one somewhere. Wait, is there probably tungsten on here? This is why I'm gonna sort things. That is tungsten. It's made in my inventory, right? Interesting. Okay. Click, click, click. Okay. That's a floodlight. Now, if I open this thing up, where do I actually set stuff on this? Because I can't really tell. So you can have one on the back, and then two on the front right there. And this is a... That's a weird way to sit. Does this sit anywhere? Where does this sit? How do I set this thing? Okay, it sits on two, but it can sit in either direction. I see why it does that. So I could technically have one, like... It's really hard to see. Right there. Oh my gosh. Is that, like, really bright? Or is it just me? I have to wait till nighttime, is the thing. I feel like if I put it... I feel like it's a light that faces a direction. So if I put that on me right here, it's not going to do anything because it's not facing the right direction. But if I put it on the ground, let's say... If I turn this... Okay, it kind of looks like it just faces up, though. So wait, if I put it on... Can I put it on a... Because this could be really good. If I can put it like that, and then it faces down. It doesn't have power right now, right? So... Let's move this really quick. Because that could be, like... really bright. Like that, I could face this somewhere. If I have, like a really small table like this. And I point, and then we, like, took this table. This is just example here, obviously. And then that is gonna fall like crazy. And then we had, like, a table... And then we had the RTG, like, obviously it wouldn't be right there, but... We had a table, and then this was facing on it. Let's say... down that way, right? Let's move a little bit that way. And we had it... Okay, let's flatten this some more, too. Okay, like that. This is just example again. And we had it facing like this. Like, that's a big lighting area, isn't it? And we can even take this table and maybe, like, turn it a little bit. And we can just light up this entire area, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's getting the area. And that would... And that's... I kind of actually like that there. I really think I like where that's positioned right now. But I wouldn't plug it in that way, obviously. I think I'd plug it more like that. So... If we like that, which I do... Let's leave that there for now. Yeah, let's leave that. And then we could even have, like, a bigger table, right? Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. I feel like that light faces a direction. Because here's the thing. I feel like this light right here faces every direction, right? It goes everywhere, and it just, like, it illuminates everything around it, but kind of dim. And then this is like, I'm going to illuminate forever in a direction. Like, really bright, but I'm only going to illuminate this one area. I have a feeling that's what it is. Because I don't think I really like the work light. I kind of like it all. So could I, like, potentially click this on here, right? Can I turn this? Does it make a difference? It does for aesthetics, I guess. We're going to have to look around. We're going to have to, like, test it out. But it doesn't matter right now, because I need another table for the large printer, another table for the soil centrifuge, another table for this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth table for that, right? That's separate. That is not the same. This, somewhere else, isn't going to go near all that. No, nor is a shredder or any of that kind of stuff. That goes somewhere else. Research stations, though. Research stations have got to go somewhere special. I know we need 3 tables, but that's not very uniform. Wait, the large printer goes in the back, and so does this printer. So those go on... I could have 1 large printer, 2 big printers. Ooh, wait a minute. What if we had what if we had one of these tables? I'm going to show you what I mean here. What if we had one of these tables, right? And we had a large printer on it, a medium printer, right? Oh, C does that on my thing? We had a printer like that, and then we had 2 small printers, one right, like there, and then one facing this direction. We could make one if we wanted to. But another small printer right there. So we have 2 small printers, because you make a lot of stuff with small printers, and you don't make a lot of stuff with big printers. And you could just crack on, or even, like, you could put something like, I don't know what you put here, but you could put something here like a battery. I don't know. You could put something there. And that's like a really good setup because it's all in one place. I mean, but then again, you can't really print with the big printer at the same time you're printing with the little printer then. Because the big printer would be in the big printer would be in the way of the little printer stuff. But when are you going to really use all those printers at the same time, right? We could do 1, 2, 3. We still need 3 tables, though. We're going to have another table right... Let's put this here, because we want it. Okay, let's look at this. See that light? Okay. Let me turn off my light. Except my normal light isn't going to turn off, is it? It's like my headlight on my head, but a different color, kind of. Like, that's really bright, and if I had 2... What I'm saying is, that versus... That light... Okay, let's get a good comparison. This light right here, right? You can see that. Versus... this light... right there. Look at that. That's nothing near. Like, that's just a little light. That's not gonna go... That's not gonna do anything. Like... That would never work. I'm glad that... It looks so much more brighter when I have it on, though. Like, look how bright it looks when I have it on. Maybe that's just me, but... It's pretty bright to me when I have it. That's definitely what we're going to do, though. We're going to make another tall one, and then have another little table. But we need more little tables, then. That's what we're going to call them, little tables. So, we need two tables for this, a table for that, 3 tables, and then we need a table for... We need a table for a lot of stuff. Oh, you know, I think I'm going to try pulling a table with the rover, but even if it's not going to work, I think it's worth my time at this point. Because I need a lot of tables. And I'd really like to bring them all at once if I could. But this is why I don't think it's going to work. Have you realized that the things I can tow with my rover have been things that are just like stuff? But the things I can't tow have those little feet on them, like tables and stuff. They have those little feet, like they look like they're imprinted into the ground and like stuck on the ground. The tables have things on them, those little feet. The big tables I'm talking about at least do. So I don't think I can pull them. I don't think I could pull a little table if I wanted to, because it has the little feet on it. That's my point. We're going to see. That's why I haven't tried, because, like, I mean, I just doubt it so much at this point. I mean, like, look at how much darker that looks when I have it on. But then again, the light is directly emanating from the middle of my screen, not in a direction. Like, my front light is definitely a lot brighter than the light around myself right now. Definitely more bright looking straight in front of me. But this one just looks brighter because it's okay. I don't think you guys understand. It looks brighter because it's right here. Also, I forgot that this happens. I could be keeping track of which way north, south, east, and west are. So, like, that's west. We're going south. You know, this whole time I've thought of this way as being north. Like, in my eyes, you kind of develop your own way of being north if you don't have a sense of direction in the first part of the game or the first thing. I've always thought of this being north, to be honest with you. But then I don't really think of a way being south or west. It's all kind of like up. You're always going up. You're never going sideways. You're always just going up. Well, I feel like this is kind of downwards, like out in the wilderness, all weird. I don't know. It's weird. So let's pick up a big table. We need one regardless. And let's get a winch, and let's get our car screwed, basically. Look, it's not going to work. There's no way. See, it has those little feet in the ground. Oh, wait, I'm going backwards. See, it has those little feet in the ground, which means it's not going to work. That's it. If anything that has little feet in the ground is not going to work. That is why. I haven't really been thinking about it. That's got to be why, though, right? So, 3 tables, 3 trips. Ugh, terrible. And that's a lot of platforms we can bring. 4 per table. We'll be able to bring them all at some by the time we get 3 more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, we'll be able to bring them all. But also, I think it might be worth it to bring some of these. I don't generally like them, but I think it might be worth it to bring some. And let's get 1 table, 2 table. Our table of mountain of tables is still pretty mountainous, to be honest with you. I'm just going to set these up so I can bring them really fast. Maybe I'll even juggle them if I feel like it.